The Coalition Against Fake News has lashed out against the cable news network over its report on the Lekki shootings in Lagos State. According to the coalition, the American television channel was unprofessional and biased in its reportage that alleged that troops of the Nigerian army used live bullets during the EndSARS protest. Speaking at a press conference on Thursday in Abuja, its executive convener, Comrade Fimba Edmond, said the report by the CNN is only a mere rehash of the existing narrative that has been faulted by different independent bodies in Nigeria and across the world.
It must be stated that indeed there is a sinister motive by some vested interests to destabilize Nigeria, and these individuals and groups have been most ferocious in the enterprise, not minding the socio-economic implication of our actions. Sadly, the CNN has ironically joined the bandwagon of fake news promoters with its recently released video alleging that soldiers used live bullets and fired into the crowd of peaceful protesters at Lekki toll gate. The Coalition Against Fake News sees these actions of CNN as a mere rehash of the existing narrative that has been faulted by different independent bodies in Nigeria with regards to what transpired at the Lekki toll gate. What the CNN did was to toe the same line by aggregating videos that were already in circulation and introduce a slant that would give credence to the narrative that soldiers used live bullets and indeed deaths were recorded.
According to the coalition, the video released on Wednesday was with the intent of misleading the general public, correlating an agenda bent on destabilizing Nigeria.
The CNN not only attempted to turn the truth on its head, but it also delved into an area it has minimal understanding of the undercurrents and the subsequent escalation of violence that led to the destruction of properties as well as loss of human lives. It is also curious that the CNN report, for inexplicable reasons, elected to ignore the fact that once peaceful protest was hijacked by some sponsored thugs and hoodlums that wreaked havoc through the burning of police stations in parts of Lagos, and as well as the barbaric way of police officers who were murdered in cold blood under the guise of EndSARS protests. This is indeed an indication that there is a lot that meets the eyes with the EndSARS protests, given the fact that as the dust is gradually settling, the CNN has so decided to recycle the issues that are being addressed at the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution. It is our view that the recent video released by the CNN is meant to serve the purpose of misleading the general public. It might not be far-fetched if those vested interests that are bent on destabilizing Nigeria are the brains behind it.
The coalition, however, warned Nigerians as well as the international community about detractors envious of the considerable gains recorded in the country in all aspects of the socio-economic life. From Abuja, Lawrence Audu, TVN News.